Today we got two heavyweight ANC contenders going head to head. We got Sony's latest flagship WH-1000XM6 facing off against the Bose QuietComfort Ultra. And I even brought in my personal pair of Bose QuietComfort headphones because look, then we get the blue against the blue. Keep it in the SoundGuys theme. But yeah, I do own a pair of the Bose QC Ultra headphones. They are my daily drivers and I like them quite a lot. But maybe the Sonys will be my new favorites. We'll see. I mean, after all, both these headphones have very impressive sound quality, future-proof features, noise canceling capabilities, and they'll both run you well over 400 bucks. So which one's worth your hard-earned money? Well, I'm gonna break down all the differences that matter. So, what is it like to wear and use these headphones? Well, perhaps unsurprisingly, the Bose QuietComfort Ultra are a heck of a lot more comfortable. I mean, it's in the name, right? Comfort. They have much more ample padding and cushioning compared to Sony's rather thin and deflated, and I have to say, they look a little bit sad looking ear cushions. The Bose headphones are so comfortable, I've actually slept in them on multi-hour flights. The Sonys, frankly, I don't think I could wear for several hours on end. The ear cups are just a little too shallow, and as you probably heard if you've watched a few of these videos, the ANC unit inside the ear cup does stick out and that can push into your ears. The Bose ear cups on the other hand are nice and big and spacious. There's a lot more padding around the top of the headband here, and you really just don't have to worry about not having enough ear space inside the ear cup. As you can see from the carrying cases, Sony also took a page out of Bose's playbook and designed their latest headphones to fold up exactly like the Bose headphones. They both have pretty identical compact storage space and will fit easily enough inside a bag. In terms of controlling the headphones, both use tap and swipe controls, but they do so a little bit differently. With the XM6, you can tap and swipe along the flat surface of the right ear cup, whereas with the Bose headphones, there's a touch strip underneath the ear cup that you can slide your finger across. Both take a little getting used to, but they are pretty easy to use once you get the hang of things. When it comes to features and app integration, Sony's Sound Connect app is a lot more robust than Bose's music app. For starters, you get a 10-band custom EQ compared to Bose's measly 3-band EQ, which quite frankly just isn't enough to tune your headphones to how you want them to sound these days. But overall, so long as you're using an Android phone, Sony gives you a lot more control over your headphones. You can set which codec quality you want to default to. There's just a lot more nitty-gritty details you can fine-tune in the app. Both headphones also deliver spatial audio, but in their own ways. Sony uses their 360 reality feature via the Sound Connect app, and Bose has their own immersive audio, which you can enable in their app as well. Personally, I'm not the biggest spatial audio guy, but they both do a pretty good job at creating a convincing illusion of three-dimensional space for your music. You have the option to keep instruments fixed in place or to even follow you around as you move about or turn your head or that kind of thing. Both headphones support Bluetooth 5.3 with support for Auracast as more LE audio transmitters make their way to public venues. Both headphones also support the AAC and SBC codecs, but that's where they part ways. The Sony headphones support LDAC, and the Bose support aptX with Snapdragon Sound. So, depending if you have a newer Android phone and what kind of model that is, that might be the deciding factor for what type of lossless wireless audio solution you can take advantage of. Unfortunately, neither headphone supports wired audio via USB-C, but at least they both have a headphone jack. As for battery life, the Sony XM6 lasts roughly 10 hours longer than Bose's headphones, reaching 37 hours and 14 minutes in our testing, compared to the Bose QC Ultra's 27 hours and 37 minutes. Sony also has faster fast charging time, with just 3 minutes yielding 3 hours of playback, while Bose will require 15 minutes of charging for 2.5 hours of listening time. Both headphones are excellent for calls or work meetings, equipped with microphone systems that adapt to your environmental noise. Sony's 6 beamforming microphones have some newer AI tech that does a slightly better job with directionality, but we encourage you to go and listen to our suite of microphone sample recordings on our website to decide which sounds better for you. So, these are both flagship ANC headphones. Which one does a better job at blocking out noise? Well, a lot of that will depend on the fit and seal you can achieve, and luckily both do a very good job of that, leading to excellent physical isolation. In the real world, that means that things like bus engines, train screeches, airplane whines, they're all going to have their loudness reduced by an average of 87% for the Sony XM6, while the Bose QC Ultra are not far behind with an 85% average reduction in loudness. Frankly, I don't think there's a big enough difference there between 87 and 85 to really notice it in day-to-day use. Both are among the best headphones at quieting your surroundings. Now, when it comes to sound quality, both these headphones are pretty neck and neck as well. Our virtual panel of listeners, as represented by MDAX, gave both headphones an overall score of 4.8, which means that the average person should enjoy their default sound. The biggest difference between them is probably in the sub-bass emphasis, which, as you can see in the frequency response charts, the Bose QC Ultra are a couple decibels higher below 50 Hz. Besides that, as you can see, they both follow our house curve fairly closely, which suggests that you'll probably enjoy how these headphones sound right out of the box. I should note too, one big difference is that the Bose QC Ultra have a custom tune feature which uses a stimulus to automatically measure your individual ear anatomy and tune the headphones accordingly. Sony doesn't have that, but they do have a personalized sound quiz that you can access in the Sony Sound Connect app. They don't measure your ear anatomy in the same way that the Bose headphones do, but going through this quiz can help you tune the headphones to your preference. Overall though, most people are probably going to be happy with how either of these headphones sound, and I do appreciate that both headphones let you customize the sound to your liking. So which headphone should you buy? Well, if you want the latest in audio technology, including top-tier noise canceling and Auracast support, the Sony XM6 are an excellent everyday set of headphones. They have great sound quality with plenty more EQ customization than Bose offers, and a very long battery life. However, if you are a bass head and you like to feel that low-end rumble, and you don't really want to tinker around with EQ settings, you'll probably enjoy the Bose QC Ultra more. They're also much more comfortable to wear for long hours on end, perfect for long flights or commutes. So if that is a priority for you, save yourself 20 bucks by buying the Bose headphones. We've also seen the Bose headphones go on sale quite frequently, so you might even be able to snag them at a better price. And again, depending on what kind of phone you have, you may be able to take advantage of LDAC or Snapdragon sound, or maybe both, so check your compatibility. If you want to learn more about Sony's latest flagships or the Bose QC Ultras, be sure to check out both our full reviews right here on either side. Can we do that? We can do 2 videos? Yes, boom.